Hi, chemistry students. So I am going to be going ahead and I'm going to be showing you guys how to go ahead and how to get to your chemistry modeling practice and what are some of the expectations that I have for you guys. So first and foremost, you get into our chemistry class. Next thing that you guys are going to do is that you guys are going to be going ahead and you guys are going to click on your combustion agendas, which is right there, which is that black button. You guys are going to get into week 3, which is the week that we just finished, right? And we're going to get into your states of matter modeling or your modeling practice. There, it's going to go ahead and it is going to show you guys this screen. Mine's taking a second to load. And you guys are going to open up your modeling your states of matter. So you guys go ahead and you guys open that up. Once you guys get to this document, you guys are going to get to this document on Google Docs. Mine is taking a sec to load. After you guys go ahead and after you have this load, you guys are going to see that I have your states of matter. So on here, there are a couple of things that you guys are doing. So we are going to be focusing on molecules in this case. We're going to make sure that you guys understand which molecules and all that we are looking at. So on there, we got a few things that are going on. First and foremost, we are looking at ice, liquid water, and steam. Right, so on each of these, we're going to go ahead and we're going to add to this model. And what I'm looking for is, how do you think the molecules in ice are different from the molecules in the water and are different from the molecules that are in steam? Right, all of these things, they are made of water, right? Because if you freeze water, you get ice. If you have water at room temperature, you get steam. If you start boiling water, you get steam, right? But at room temperature, you have just water, right? So what we're going to do is that we're going to go ahead and we're going to express the model that we see. So the way that we're going to go ahead and that we're going to do this is that we're going to double click on here. And once you guys double click on there, you guys will open up a drawing. Again, my computer is taking a minute to load. And on here, I have my ice cubes, right? And what I've done for you guys is that I've made a spot for you guys to use the whole microscopic eyes. And if you guys don't remember what that is zooming into the actual molecules, right? So I want you guys to express to me with molecules and with arrows how these things look like. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to add a shape. In this case, we are going to go ahead and we are going to add some circles. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to draw out my circle, and that's really confusing. So I'm going to draw out my circle. I'm going to type H2O in there. There's fancy ways to write this nicer, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. So I have my H2O. I have that labeled, right? I'm going to make the font a little smaller so that I don't like this. And I'm going to make my font a little smaller, so I'm going to make this a 9 so that it fits. All right, and then I'm going to make this back into a circle. And you guys will have your circle that looks something like that. All right, so that is my circle, and it's labeled H2O. Now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to Control C and copy these things, right? Control V to make a bunch of them. And then I'm going to arrange these guys into however I think is best, right? So whatever I think represents ice best is what I'm going to do on here. So if I think that ice is like super clumped together, I'm going to clump all of these guys together. If I think that ice is super far apart, then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to spread those things out, right? So I go ahead and I either zoom in or spread them out. And then I can also add arrows to go ahead and represent movement the same way, right? So I can go ahead and go to shape, arrows, and I can create an arrow, right? So however big that I want it, right? And then I can make a few of them. So Control C is copy, Control V is paste, right? And then I can go ahead and I can kind of switch where the arrow is pointing and do a bunch of different things like that. So again, I don't want you guys to like look up these answers. All I'm looking for is ideas. I'm not looking for right or wrong answers or anything like that. All I'm looking for is that you guys are making an effort on telling me, right, what is the difference between ice molecules, water molecules, and steam molecules. So however you think the difference is. So then after I'm done drawing, I go ahead and I click Save and Close. And it's going to take a sec. And my new drawing, you'll see that loads up on there. And then after that, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to describe the things that I drew. So then here is some space to go ahead and to write out in words what I think it is. Don't worry about these conclusion questions just yet. We will do the conclusion questions separately. I kind of put them in there prematurely, but those are your things on how to go ahead and how to make sure that you have your model drawn. Remember that this assignment is going to be due on Monday at 8 a.m. So just make sure that you go ahead and get that done on Monday, before Monday, so that we are all good to go and that we can start next time that I see you. Okay, thank you guys. And that is it.